Okay, it's 10:30 and welcome to everyone today's General Purposes Committee meeting. If members have any technical difficulties during the meeting, then please contact Katie Brewer. Her number is 577046. It will also be at the top of the chat thread for members if you need it. For those who are watching via the Council's YouTube stream, please follow the instructions below the video if there are any issues with the live feed. I would ask participants, when you are not speaking, please mute your microphone. This minimises background noise and will help everyone in listening to the proceedings. Microphones must only be on if the participant has been granted permission to speak. To gain my permission to speak, please very briefly indicate on the chat at the right-hand side of the screen, and I will make a note and go back to you once the person speaking has finished. Would everyone present please ensure that their mobile phones are turned to silent and that they are not used to make or receive calls while the meeting is in progress. Please also refrain from checking emails or conducting other business, and ensure that you are in a quiet room, free from distraction for the duration of the meeting. Please note this meeting is being live streamed for members of the public. The meeting will also be recorded and will subsequently be broadcast on the internet. The live streaming and recording of the meeting will immediately cease from the point of the press and public are excluded from the meeting, as streaming and recording exempt items is prohibited. I will now call out your names to confirm that you are present at the meeting, and ask for those in attendance who are participating in order to speak under Council Procedure Rule 20.1 separately. So, Councillor Alban.
Here, Chair.
Councillor Bayford.
Here, Chair.
Councillor Dexter.
Here, Chair.
Councillor Everett.
Here, Chair.
Councillor Ovenden.
Here, Chair.
Councillor Rolfe.
If she calls me then say he's here, but she can't.
I'll come back to Councillor Rolfe. Councillor Uzeki.
Present, Chair.
Councillor Stuart Piper.
Here, Chair.
Councillor David Saunders.
Here, Chair.
Councillor Maeve Saunders.
Councillor Maeve Saunders is listening, but she can't speak, Chair. But she is listening because she feels it's important that she understands everything that's going on.
Okay, that's fine. So you confirm that she is listening in on the meeting. Okay.
I can indeed, yes.
Okay. And Councillor Wright.
Here, Chair.
So, Councillor Rolfe, has Councillor Rolfe joined us yet, or maybe Charles, you can get, or Katie could check to see whether he's having difficulties rejoining the meeting, because he was with us earlier. So,
yes, he was. I'll check with my colleagues if they could assist him.
Okay. Others in attendance are Ms. Ros Foster. Are you here, Chair? Ros?
I am, Chair. Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. And Ms. Rachel Krasno, QC.
Yes, I'm present, Chair. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Thank you. Are there any councillors other than the councillors present who wish to speak under Council Procedure Rule 20.1? No. Are there any apologies for absence? I don't.
None, Chair, other than the initial one that I got, but it so appears that Councillor Maeve Saunders is in the meeting, so that should be fine.
Thank you, Charles. Does anyone have an interest to declare in the items of business on the agenda this morning? move on to item 3, which is minutes of previous meeting. To approve the minutes of the meeting of the General Purpose Committee held on the 30th of September 2020, copy of which is attached to the agenda pack. Can I please have a proposer and seconder?
Happy to propose, Chair, David Saunders.
David Saunders. And a seconder? Councillor Piper. Does anyone have any objections to these meeting minutes? I will take the silence as an approval of the minutes. Item 4, minutes of previous meeting. To approve the minutes of the meeting of the General Purpose Committee held on the 7th of April 2021. Copy attached to the agenda pack. Can I have a proposer and seconder?
Propose that, Councillor Rashevsky.
Thank you. And a seconder? Councillor Orban. Does everyone agree with the minutes? Nods of approval? No objections. Okay, thank you. They are approved. Thank you, Charles.
Just to say, Chairman, that Councillor Rolfe has joined us.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Councillor Rolfe. So we are all in attendance. Item 5, exclusion of press and public. Do members have any questions or any comments to make? I'm not sure. Have we got anybody, Charles? Has anyone joined the meeting? I will read through the formalities anyway, so that then we can make sure that it is all done correctly. So the recommendation is that the press and public are excluded from the meeting for agenda item 6, as it contains exempt information as defined in paragraphs 1, 2, 4 and 5, and part 1 of Schedule 12A of the Local Government Act 1972, as amended. Please can I have a proposer and seconder? Councillor Orban, thank you. Seconded by Councillor Bayford. Thank you. Are there any objections to that? Okay, that is approved. We will now have a minute's recess to allow Charles to exclude the press and public from the meeting. So if you could all just mute your microphones and we will wait for 1 minute. Thank you.